All right, man. We not even gonna do an intro. What the fuck? What's up with my hair? Hey, fuck it. We'll deal with it later. Listen, we not gonna do an intro right now. I'm not doing a what's up, y'all. This NY hobby, how you doing? This, that, and the third. No, look, we not doing that. We got shit to talk about. We heard the news. Kyrie Irving has requested a trade from the Brooklyn Nets. All right? Now, listen, this is what I gotta say about this. I ain't gonna act like I didn't see this coming. This shit caught me off guard a little bit, but we ain't gonna act like we didn't see this shit coming either. This has been in the works for quite some time, I feel like, come to look about it. At first, when I woke up, when I got the news, I'm like, damn, what the fuck, Kyrie requested a trade? What the hell going on here? Now, the more I think about it, the more I've been thinking about it for the past few hours since this trade rumor came out. This is what I think. This man had this plan. Whether what happened with last game or anything that happened, especially with the Jewish community and the situation with him posting the the anti-Semitism video and all that. This man had this plan way before that, I feel like. And I could only think of one thing and one thing only. He doesn't like what the Nets organization has dealt with him with the past few situations that has happened. Because they have questioned his eligibility on the court, and they've questioned, is the man going to show up to work? I think the man has always been able to show up to work. There's been stuff in the past with Boston, in Cleveland. That's different compared to the Nets situation. I've been on this man's side for a while now. The Nets been on his side. You know what I'm saying? The COVID vaccine been on his side. I felt like he should have been out there. Visitors is playing in the fucking arena, let alone him. He should be out there. The only thing I didn't support was when he sit out doing the Capitol Hill riots. Even though I'm an activist myself, and this is coming from an activist myself and a spirituality person myself as well. I thought the man should have been fucking out there supporting his team. I felt that was fucked up with that one. But I supported him during the COVID vaccines, and I supported him through the anti-Semitism shit as well, because all he did was posted a video. We got people out here that's saying racist comments on Twitter in the NBA, and nobody does not get accountability for that. But that's a different side, the different discussion for another day. I've already talked about that, and I've always been on his side. The Nets organization, of how they've handled his contract, he does not like that. And how they dealt with him in the past, he does not like that shit. He been wanted out. He just been quietly balling for the past couple of times because he had this plan. Why was he balling? For one reason only, to let people know that Kyrie Irving is still that showstopper, but also that he wants his money. I do feel like that. I do agree with that. He wants his money. He been had this plan. I supported him. Don't get me wrong. I wanted him to be on the Nets. Don't get me fucking wrong. I'm frustrated that he did this fucking trade. But he had this shit planned out. He had this planned out. He had this planned out. And I blame one of the reasons. I'm going to show you who the fuck one of the reasons I fucking blame for this. It's not just the Nets organization. It's this motherfucker right here. I ain't letting off his ass no homo one bit. This motherfucker right here is one of the reasons why Kyrie Irving is requesting a fucking trade. Shit, paused. Why? I'ma tell you why. And I gotta keep it down because I got some family members working downstairs as well. But hey, I gotta get my money too. It's been a couple of days, alright? I've been taking trips and playing fucking basketball. It is what it is. But, because I play for a school team as well. But anyway, enough is enough. Alright? And I've been covering wrestling on Twitch too. I'll put my Twitch later in the description. That's where I've been at as well. I've been on Twitch. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, alright? Right now, we got to get this business out on here. I'll put my Twitch in the description later on. That's where I've been on the past couple of days. But anyway, I blame Benjamin Simmons as one of these reasons. Why? The man has not been showing up and playing to the level of expectations that the Brooklyn Nets want from Ben Simmons. Look what he's done with Philadelphia. Look what he's done with LSU. He's doing this shit with the Brooklyn Nets now. Which, to my regards, is frustrated Kyrie Irving as well. But like I said, Kyrie Irving may have had this planned out way before the season started. And now he's doing it because he's been balling. First of all, happy Michael Jordan Day, because it's 2/3/23. At a time when we're supposed to be talking about the greatness of Michael Jordan, the Brooklyn Nets always gotta steal the show with some shit. They did the same shit on Black Mamba Day. What did Kevin Durant do on Black Mamba Day? The man requested a trade. Now on Michael Jordan Day, look what happens. There's always something with the Brooklyn Nets. Always something. First is this Ben Simmons shit. So which, by the way, Ben Simmons is now questionable for Saturday. After all this time, they've been saying Ben Simmons will be missing Saturday's game. Ben Simmons will be missing a couple of games after he got his MRI clean. Now, 52 minutes ago, they put in that Ben Simmons is questionable for Saturday. I'm going to tell you why Ben Simmons is questionable for Saturday. It's because of the Kyrie Irving shit that we're dealing with. So now, the Brooklyn Nets has to backtrack and they have to say, yo, we got to talk to you, Ben, because this is unacceptable. Either you going to roll with us and play, or we got to find a trade for you as well, because his name is in trade rumors as well. So now, because of the Kyrie Irving bullshit and the Kevin Durant bullshit and Ben Simmons not being able to show up to the plate, we having a conversation. And it kills me to say this because I've always been a Ben Simmons fan as well. I'm going to tell you why I'm talking about Ben Simmons. Because I blame him for one of the reasons why Kyrie Irving has requested this trade and the Brooklyn Nets downfall as we speak right now. He is one of the reasons. Why? Because the man has not been living up to the expectation that the Brooklyn Nets wanted. I have saw this shit coming, bro. And because of Kyrie Irving requesting a trade and Durant most likely going to be frustrated about this, they're having a talk with Ben Simmons now too. That's why he's questionable for Saturday. Me starting this, I do not believe that shit one bit. Now they're saying, listen, you going to play with us? Or we got to get you in a trade mix too. And if it's anything other than yes, Sean Marks and the Nets organization, do what y'all got to do to get rid of this man. Hell, put him with the Kyrie Irving trade as well. This is absolutely frustrating me with the Brooklyn Nets. And I'm not about to raise my voice and have a mental breakdown because of this Nets shit. But I am upset and I'm running out of patience with this Brooklyn Nets team. I wanted to see the Nets win a championship. I wanted that. And now we getting this. My blood is boiling with this and it's frustrating. The fact that we got this shit coming out on a time when we're supposed to be celebrating the greatness of Michael Jordan, the Brooklyn Nets always got to make a dumbass headline. And it's because of Kyrie Irving. Why? Because he does not like how he's been treated with the Nets. I understand Kyrie Irving's history with him not showing up with the Celtics and all that. Listen, the Celtics, get off his dick, man. Like, y'all been doing this shit for way too long, bro. Leave the man alone, let him rest. I understand the pain, but damn, bro. That shit happened in 2018, 2019. It's fucking 2023, a whole 4 years. Y'all motherfuckers are still talking about this shit like, damn, bro. But anyway, we have to look at what his salary is. He's 30. It says he's got $36.93 million. He's got a $30 million contract. Well, $130 million. I feel like I think I have to look that up. Let me calm him down for a second. He is in the final year of his contract. He will be an unrestricted free agent this summer. The bottom line is he wants to get traded before the deadline next week. He does not want to be here. Hell, Kyrie Irving might sit out the year again. Is what it's looking like. He might sit out the year. He might sit out the rest of the year. Literally. Kyrie Irving has did it before. He will do it again. Brooklyn Nets, make up your fucking mind. What's going on here? Anyway, I'm not even going to freaking express the trade interest in potential teams for Kyrie and the Mavericks, the Heat, and all this other bullshit. The Knicks. No. He wants to go to one team and one team only. Let me get this shit out the way. I ain't stretching none of this with trade rumors and teams that could potentially join him. He wants to go to one team and one team only. He wants to go to LA to play with LeBron James and potentially win a championship there. He wants to team up with LeBron and AD. And on paper, that shit look good, but we got AD's health that we got to deal with too. And also, you got to put Russell Westbrook in the trade too. Does Russell Westbrook want to go back and play with Durant? I don't know. Does Durant want to play with Russell Westbrook? I don't know. They gotta throw Russell Westbrook in the trade in order to make this trade work, in order for this trade to be initiated. Because that's what Kyrie wants to play with. He wants to go to one team and one team only. He's not thinking of any other teams at this time to go to. And shit, that's not even the case to deal with in the upcoming days anyway. He wants to go to one team and he wants to play with one team only. He wants to play with LeBron fucking James. And he wants to rejoin LeBron and play with the fucking Los Angeles Lakers in Los Angeles, California. That's where he wants to go. That's where he wants to stay with. That's what he wants to do and play with for the rest of his career. Now the thing is, the Lakers just made a fucking trade too. They got Roy Hachimura, which was a good pickup, but the Lakers are looking for other pieces too. Now I will say this: the Clippers or sleeper, even though I said there's only one team that Kyrie wants to go to, but I think he probably would make an exception with the Clippers. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because he just wants to get up out of there and play in LA, period. So, the thing with the Clippers is Kyrie doesn't want to go there, like I discussed. And also, we all know who they're going to trade with to put him in there. And that's John Wall. John Wall discussed that he only wants to be a third option on a team. You put John Wall in the Clippers trade, he's going to automatically become the number one option because Kevin Durant is out with injury if that trade gets initiated. John Wall doesn't want that headache no more. He wants to be a championship caliber guy and a third option on a team. He's already done what he wanted to do being a number one option. He's got all-star appearances, accolades and all that being a number one option. He doesn't care about being MVP or none of this shit. John Wall is a traditional point guard and he already did what he wanted to do as a superstar. He wants to be a third option on a championship team now. That's what John Wall feels like he wants to do. He wants to just be a champion. He wants to win a champion. So you put him on the Nets, he's automatically become the number one option. Yeah, it's going to step his play up. He's going to be a 20 points per game scorer again. He's going to average 10 plus assists as well. He's going to average 20 and 10. But he doesn't. He don't want to. He want to give you 18 and 10 million. He just wants to be a third option on a championship team. That's why I feel like that trade not going to happen anyway. The only way that happens if Kyrie comes out and says, yo, I just want to be playing for LA, period. But no, he wants to go to the Lakers. He's not going to tell nobody that because he wants to go to the Lakers. He wants to go to the Lakers and he wants to play with fucking LeBron. But you got to throw Russell Westbrook in there. And with the salary cap that the Lakers have and the salary cap that Kyrie has, it's a fucking astonishing debate of this. You got to move some pieces around. The Brooklyn Nets is going to have to move some picks as well. They damn sure got to get rid of these fucking picks. I'm reading these articles, you know what I'm saying? And it says Irving still has interest in LA. Obviously, because of what I just said, he wants to play with LeBron. The salary cap between the two teams is the only thing. And Russell Westbrook. They feel like Russell Westbrook has been playing at a better level. The Lakers is balling right now. Like I said, fuck the predictions for tonight's game, by the way, either. Because we got some games tonight, but I already got my predictions with the games out. And it's some of the teams that I've said in the past anyway as well, because I'm looking at the championship fucking teams. I already did a Victor Wembanyama shit with the trash teams and all that. You know, I'll cover WrestleMania another time. And what predictions I got out there for that. Right now, we talking about Kyrie Irving. Like I said again, happy fucking Michael Jordan Day. I'll put my Twitch in the description because I just did it. And that's what I've been on a couple of days since I've got back from my last school basketball game and shit like that. Anyway, we talking about this because this is the only thing that is headlines right now. And that's Kyrie Irving. The salary cap and Russell Westbrook, it's what's stopping the Lakers trade and what's going on with this. Like I said, I am very frustrated. My blood is boiling. But it is what it is. The most likely scenario is that Kyrie Irving will most likely not gonna like what he gonna hear, which the Nets is gonna say, yo, we can't do this trade right now. So he's either gonna do two things. He's gonna play the rest of the season out, and he's going to basically just leave after the season. Or he's gonna sit out the rest of the year and until he gets his way. And potentially get traded on draft night after the season is over. Either way, he's not going to like what he wants to hear because the Nets is going to try to put a hold on this anyway. And most likely, the trade might not go through for what he likes. And he most likely either going to sit out the year or just wait till after the offseason when he's a free agent to go to LA. There's one team and one team only that he wants to go to, and he wants to play with the Lakers. I don't give a fuck about the Mavericks, the Heat, none of this other shit. I don't care about that, bro. There's one team that he wants to go to, like I said before, numerous times during the recording of this fucking stream and this fucking podcast and this fucking video. He wants to go to the Lakers. That's the matter of fact. So, there you go. And why have you signed